today's topic is going to be on the periodic table. The periodic table is going to be very crucial for every chemistry class. You get a periodic table for every exam, so it is your job to know what everything symbolizes on here. Everything has a purpose on the periodic table, like all these numbers have a purpose and all these symbols, so it's just very important to know how you can use it to your benefit. So I'm going to be going over a little bit of the basics today just to introduce you to the periodic table and what it can help you for. So here I uploaded a periodic table which already includes a lot of the main important things that you can get from it. A lot of these things are not always going to be on a periodic table you're given during an exam, but this is a good introduction to help you visualize what everything is. So first we're going to start off with our groups. Groups go from left to right, and they are labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all the way down to 18, so they're always going to be on top right here. On the side right here we have our periods, which go from the top to the bottom from 1 to 7. If we zoom in here, you can see that there's an example of iron right here, and it navigates you to what each thing is. So right here we have the atomic number, which is usually bigger than the rest of the numbers on there. And then we have our chemical symbol, which is Fe for iron. And then we have the name down here. And then the atomic mass is always going to be more than 2 numbers, and maybe in decimal form. It's either up here or down here somewhere, so it's easy to navigate. And then we're given some more information which will be helpful throughout the semester once you get into these specific topics, such as first ionization energy, electronegativity, oxidation states, and electron configuration. If we look here, we see there's a bunch of colors and all their names are right here on the side. Group 1, we have our alkaline metals right here, excluding hydrogen. And then we move to group 2, we have our alkaline metals, and then we have all this right here, which is our transition metals. And then we have this little tiny block of other metals, which aren't transition nor alkali or alkaline metals. And right here we have our metalloids. Their benefits are different than other metals. Right here they can act in different ways. And then right here we have our non-metals. And then this group right here we have our halogens, and then our last group is our noble gases. Then down here we have our lactanoids and then our actinoids. So an easy way to remember it is because it is literally named after the first 2 element in each of these periods right here. These are going to be the lactanoids, and then these are going to be the actinoids. And then another important thing is we have something called an electron configuration block, which I'm not sure if it's already been touched on. To separate them, we have right here, we have our S block, this is our S, and then right here we have our D block, and then this is also going to be an S. We have this huge block right here, which is our P block. All this down here is F. That's pretty much the basics of it.